Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to How to Register on Nusuk, updated for the 2026 Hajj season. This video is presented to you by Noor Al-Fajr, your guide to navigating Nusuk and illuminating your spiritual journey. If you're intending to perform Hajj in 2026, you must register on Nusuk Hajj, a platform operated by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's Ministry of Hajj and Umrah. Pilgrims from over 100 countries, including American Muslims, must register and directly purchase their package on Nusuk. Please note that if you had already made an account in 2025, this account will still be accessible for the 2026 Hajj season. You may use the forgot password link if you need assistance accessing your 2025 account. Returning users will be able to skip several steps, so it is recommended that you retrieve your old account if you have one. Returning users will also notice that the Nusuk website has been revamped for the new year. This does not impact your previous account or application. It is also recommended to complete your application on a computer, as the website is not available as an app for mobile devices. Please note that the Nusuk Hajj website is different from the Nusuk app for Umrah and Roda appointments. Let's get started. Bismillah! Please go to hajj.nusuk.sa and click on the Start Registration button. On this first page, you will need to select your country of residence. For American pilgrims, this will be the United States of America. Remember to also select the checkbox acknowledging your selected country. In addition, you will need to enter your email address on this page. Please make sure to accurately spell your email address, as you will need to send a one-time password to this email every time you attempt to log into your Nusuk Hajj account. After completing the acknowledgements and security verification, you'll be able to move on to the next page. Now, you will need to enter a 6-digit OTP verification code, which will be sent to the email address that you provided on the previous page. Please note that this will be required each time you log into your Nusuk Hajj account. You will now be able to finish creating your account by choosing a password. Make sure to enter a password that matches Nusuk's requirements, which are listed below. The requirements will change color from red to green as you fulfill them. Your Nusuk account has now been created. You'll need to log in again using the email address and the password that you just created. Be sure to grab the latest OTP that was sent to your email. The first step once you log in is to upload your passport and a picture of yourself. This step is the one that causes the most confusion, so please be sure to carefully follow the instructions provided. Feel free to pause this video as needed so that you can follow along. The first thing that you have to make sure is that your images are uploaded as a PNG or JPEG format. Other file formats such as PDF or doc will not be accepted. In addition, the images must adhere to particular size requirements indicated on the screen. Finally, for the passport, you should only include the page that has your image and personal information. The personal picture should have a white background. If you do not possess nationality for the country in which you reside and are applying to Hajj from, you will need to upload a third document as proof of residence. For example, this could be your green card or your driver's license. The upload requirements for proof of residence are identical to that of your personal photo. In order to make sure your uploads are the correct size, you can use an image resizer tool. We found a free option available online at imageresizer.com. You will be able to upload an image saved on your computer to resize. Please note that for demonstration purposes only, we are using a mock passport and picture found online. You should be using your own passport and image. Make sure to unclick the log aspect ratio box so that you can correctly resize your passport picture. Nusuk requires the image to be 800 by 400 pixels with a maximum file size of 1 MB. After resizing your image, you'll be able to download and save the resized image. Please note that for your personal photo, the image size has to be 200 by 200 pixels. You'll now be able to upload the resized images onto Nusuk. If either of your resized pictures look a little blurry, do not be concerned. This is because of the small size of the images and should not be a problem as long as you adhere to Nusuk's sizing guidelines. On this next page, you'll note that we are having to fill in the information manually. This information should be taken directly from your passport, and you only need to complete the entries with the red asterisk that are required. You'll have to click on the 2 acknowledgement boxes at the bottom of the page before you'll be able to continue the registration process. Confirm your submission by selecting the Continue to Submit button. Now you will be brought to the actual application form. Again, everything with the red asterisk or star must be completed. Other entries are optional. You'll be able to enter your phone number, make sure you enter the correct country code, as well as your social status. You can also add in an optional emergency contact if you would like to. For both the required street address and home address, you'll be entering identical information. The apartment or house number should just be your specific house's number. The P.O. Box entry can be random information as the entry is required but not applicable. You can enter the letters NA for not applicable if you'd like. Then choose the closest Saudi embassy to your home from the drop-down list. Your Hajj application also requires your occupational details. If you do not work for an employer, you could choose to identify as self-employed. If you work for a government agency, you should select government for the sector. Otherwise, most individuals should be selecting private. The arrival details are just an approximation. For example, you can enter your expected dates in the kingdom as 14 or 20 days. For your expected travel method, most pilgrims will be selecting by air. You can enter your flight number as TBD, as you would not have this information yet. On the next page of the application form, you'll need to answer some personal questions. If you have received multiple visas to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia previously, you should list them all. You should answer the rest of the questions on this page as they apply to your situation. For example, if you have a family member residing in the kingdom, you will be able to enter this information. Here are some of the types of relatives for which you should enter this information. If you hold dual citizenship, or your country of residence differs from your nationality, you can also enter this information here. The final step is to enter your international travel history for the past 6 months. Once you've entered all of your recent trips, if you have any, you will be able to continue on to the next page of the application. In this section of the application, you'll need to answer some background questions about yourself. Please answer the questions accurately as they apply to you. For the question regarding required vaccinations, please note that the only required vaccination for American pilgrims is the meningitis shot. Pilgrims from other countries may have additional vaccination requirements. You may visit the Saudi Ministry of Health's website, www.moh.gov.sa, to determine the required vaccinations for your country. The final question on this page is regarding your disability status, after which you will be able to move on to the next page. This is the newest addition to the Hajj application process, a health questionnaire. You must answer the required questions to the best of your ability. Please select any accessibility requirements, health conditions, or allergies you may have before moving on to the summary page. On the summary page, you'll be able to review all your entries to double-check for any errors. If you have no family members, you can simply check the acknowledgement boxes and submit your application. At the bottom of the web page, you have the option to add any additional family members. Please note that if you have family members who intend to perform Hajj with you in 2026, you should add them to your account using this button. You will need to enter the family member's email address, relationship to them, and country of residence. You will be able to add up to 8 family members. Each family member will need to have their own email address, separate from the main account holders, at which they can receive one-time passcodes. Each section of the application will need to be submitted completely for every family member. You will need their passport, profile picture, and personal details before adding them. After adding all your family members, you'll be able to continue to the summary page and review each individual application. Once you are ready, check the boxes for various application acknowledgements. You'll now be able to submit your application by clicking on the green Confirm Application button in the bottom right corner. Mabruk, your application has now been successfully submitted. You should have received an email confirming this. Your application will now need to be verified by Nusuk. Please note that this verification process can take up to several weeks. You'll now be able to review the status of your application by clicking on the icon in the top right corner next to the primary account holder's name and selecting My Profile from the drop-down menu. The application status is notated in the top left corner of the My Profile page above the profile picture. In addition, if you made any errors while completing your application, you'll be able to make changes by selecting the edit buttons on this page. Family members' information can be reviewed and managed on the My Family page, which is accessible on the left side of the screen. We hope this tutorial was beneficial to you. May Allah accept your intention for Hajj and make your journey easier. For more information on next steps after verification, how to add money into your e-wallet, package categories, and packages supported by Noor Al-Fajr, please join our Telegram group, reach out to our team at our help desk number, or visit our website www.nooralfajr.com. Have a blessed day.